And he's given him out. Well, that was a very strange appeal, but it turned a long way. Must have been a little inside edge onto the pad and flew up in the air. Well, Mahalo J. Wardner just to stroll around and take it. Disappointment for Simons at Murali strikes.
Big spinning off spinner onto the pads. Did it catch a glove on the way through? There's a bit of a stifle appear from the Sri Lankans. And Rudy Kirsten decides that there's a bit of glove or inside edge. And Joe Wardner takes a very simple catch there at slip. Unfortunately for Andrew Simons, he's on his way for a duck in his first test match.
Gilchrist really didn't offer a shot, and that's why the umpire decided it was a dead ball.
Oh, a ball.
Now it's the one that goes the other way. This is the one that did him in. No end.
Yes, there were a few appeals, but I don't think the ball really did sufficiently enough.
Well, that's in the air, and he's out. The last ball of the over. Adam Gilchrist, a sweep shot. Damasceno, the catcher, out there. A very soft dismissal. Gilchrist at all 6 and 7 in that over. Didn't really have an answer, and then pulled out the sweep shot on the very last ball of the over, and has paid the price.
So big wicket here for Sri Lanka. Gilchrist getting a bit frustrated, looking to go for the big one, and just not able to keep it down. You see, there was no roll of the wrist, and the Sri Lankans must be very happy with that dismissal. As you see, Dharmasena clinging on to that. And a big wicket here. Gilchrist gone, caught by Dharmasena, off Muralitharan for 4, and Australia 163 for 6.
Trying to work the ball on the onside for a single. Hold him. The dusha around the legs. Darren Lehmann moving across his stumps. The ball that came from off to leg on that occasion. Brilliant bowling. And the end of a very good innings from Darren Lehmann.
Yes, he'll be disappointed in that. Muralitharan around the wicket, gets him around the legs. He goes across too far, misses it, tried to tickle that one down the leg side, and it's hit leg stump. The death rattle there for Darren Lehmann. Did such a good innings there, worked really hard. Lehmann gone for 63, the 7th wicket down for Australia, and 215 on the board. With the bat.
Bowl him.
Bowl him straight through. That is Murali's 40th 5-wicket haul in his 86th test match. Congratulations to an absolute champion. Jeff Thompson called it very difficult for the tail-enders to read Murali's various deliveries, and that's gone straight through the gate, comprehensively bowled.
I think Kasperwitz thought he was gone for the stumping here, and then he's realised, well, I must have missed it, must have bowled me. But what about those figures that Alan Border just read out? 40th 5-wicket haul in 86 runs. Michael Kasperwitz out for 1, 220 for 9. Stuart McGill, the last man in. And he's lasted 1 ball. So as I said before, Muttiah Muralitharan was on 4 wickets. He had a couple more to pick up, and he did exactly that for Sri Lanka. The Australian tail, just no opposition at all. I'm not blaming them, but he was just too good for them. He was too good for the top order, and much too good for the bottom order. So he's going to finish with 6 for 59 from his 21.5 overs. And Australia, well, after winning the toss and batting, well, trying to bat,